Yo, what's going on, everyone? We're back. I'm here bringing another NBA 2K22 video. In today's video, we are going to be rebuilding the Orlando Magic. And a little bit about the Magic is that last year they just completely sold their team, man. Like, they didn't completely sell it, but they got rid of Aaron Gordon, Nikola Vucevic, and I think that was the time where they knew they had to rebuild, because they had some pieces where they could try to contend, but they just couldn't get over the hump. And so they honestly had to move on from everyone except Jonathan Isaac. And they've been in the lottery for quite a while, man. They ended up picking it all started like with Mario Hezonja. They had Mario Hezonja, who just never panned out. They drafted Jalen Suggs this year. They also had Cole Anthony from last year. They have Mo Bamba. They have a lot of lottery picks, and I don't even see Cole Anthony. Where is Cole Anthony? Right here. So there's Cole Anthony. They traded for Markelle Fultz a couple years ago, which I think was a good trade. All they gave up was Jonathan Simmons and like a first round pick. They got Terrence Ross. They had traded for Wendell Carter. They still have Jonathan Isaac. So this team isn't the best, but you got some pieces to work around with. So I am going to be trying to get them to the NBA Finals in like the first year, man. So we're gonna be moving on from a lot of people here. But if you're new to the channel, guys, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Let's hop in this rebuild. So the one move that I really do want to make is I want to move Jonathan Isaac back to small forward. He's a 6'11" small forward, but he goes up 1 overall, it'll help us, man. And I kind of want to move on from like Wendell Carter, man. Like, I like Wendell Carter, but I feel like I can get something better for him. So if I move off from Wendell Carter, and we probably throw in like, who makes money here? We gotta throw someone who makes some money. And Gary Harris, 20 million. Let's move on from Gary Harris and Wendell Carter. And we could get Russell Westbrook already, which is an upgrade. I'm not giving up Jonathan Isaac, never mind. But we just gotta see what we can get. There's not much. Maybe Malcolm Brogdon, I guess. I know he goes up at power forward, but I'd rather get something better. If I throw in this top 3 protected Bulls pick, could we get something? Like, we just gotta get something to help this team like get over the hump real quick, because right now they absolutely have like nothing besides Jonathan Isaac, and it's because the rookies haven't really blossomed yet. So if I take out, if I put Wendell Carter, it's gonna suck the first year, I think. Gary Harris, and we put our first round pick, could we get something? Like, I kind of don't want to trade it, but if it gets us something, man, like a Sabonis and TJ Warren and that Rudy Gobert, yeah, our pick has value, man. I did see James Wiseman, but James Wiseman's not that good right now, and Sabonis can help us win now, and I think I'm going to take the Sabonis deal. Or we could go Rudy Gobert. I do get Rudy Gobert a lot, and Sabonis is younger, so I'll go Sabonis, and we do get TJ Warren in the deal, which I will be flipping TJ Warren. So let's flip TJ Warren and possibly, they got both Fogners. I know they signed the brothers. Michael Carter Williams. Let's throw TJ Warren and Michael Carter Williams in. Could we get, we kind of need a center because we traded Wendell Carter Jr. So we can get some type of center. This team wouldn't be too bad. I saw Chris Boucher, Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, these trades are just terrible. I know Michael Carter Williams has like no trade value whatsoever. What if I throw in like Robin Lopez? Can Robin Lopez get us a little bit of something, man? We're just trying to get over that hump where we can get an NBA Finals, man. And honestly, if there's just like DeJounte Murray's there, but I just always get DeJounte. Clint Capella, yeah, I think that's no doubt, man. We're gonna take Clint Capella. So TJ Warren for Clint Capella pretty much is what it is. We get Jahlil Okafor, and that's nothing too bad. I know Wendell Carter and them are kind of the same player, but I feel like just the higher overalls will help us better. So we got Markelle Fultz, Terrence Ross, Jonathan Isaac, Sabonis, and Clint Capella. We have 2 point guards off the bench. I feel like Jalen Suggs is more of a shooting guard. Maybe I'm wrong. I just feel like he could play the shooting guard, but he goes down. And what about Cole Anthony? He'll stay the same, so we'll make Cole Anthony a shooting guard, even though he's 6'2". And is there any free agents we could just get for the bench real quick? If we could just get some type of free agent here, like a DeMarcus Cousins for the backup center wouldn't be bad. Isaiah Thomas. What do we need before I even sign someone? So we don't need a backup center because I want Mo Bamba to get playing time. We need a backup power forward. Honestly, nah, man. I need a power forward, but there's like no power forwards out here. So it's this guy, but I don't know him. So we'll just sign Cousins and make him a power forward. We already have 15 players. It is what it is. This team isn't too good, but I know I said I want to win a chip the first year, but it is what it is, man. Like, the bench could probably progress, and the Wagner brothers can get some PT. They're not even getting PT. So we made it into the first season, and Giannis is your MVP. Evan Mobley got Rookie of the Year. Sixth man goes to Andre Drummond. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved goes to Daniel Gafford. And Coach of the Year went to Imi Adoka. I can't even say his name, man. But we got the 4C, which is really good. And other than that, I really just couldn't see anything bad happening to the team. But no one made an All-NBA team, and no one made an All-Defensive team for us. Jonathan Isaac did actually, which is really good. He's 83 overall now. So we got the 5th seed. We ended up going back from 5th to 4th. So we end up getting the 5th seed, which isn't too bad. But we got to look at the stats and see who did what. I really think this team was well spread it out, if you ask me, because I really just don't know who led the team in scoring. Markelle Fultz had 17.5 points, 6 assists almost, with 1 steal a game. That's not too bad. He shot 47%, almost 50% from the field, and 32% from the three-point line. Sabonis had 17, 11, and 8 for us. That's really good, man. Clint Capella had 14, 12, and 2 blocks a game. Then Terrence Ross and Jalen Suggs averaged double-digit points as well. Jalen Suggs is going to be a beast, man. Cole Anthony went up a point, and Jalen Suggs went up 2. Jonathan Isaac is just that player, man, on 2K where he doesn't do very much of scoring, which kind of sucks because he could score in real life, man. Like, in real life, I feel like he could be like a 15 point per game scorer, 20 almost. But let's simulate the first round, see if we can get past the Nets. And we actually do get past the Nets, which is very interesting. I really don't know how this team got past the Nets. But Jalen Suggs had 27, 5, and 5. Clint Capella had 24 and 7, 19 and 8 for Fultz. And do they still have like Durant, Irving, and Harden, and Griffin, Aldridge, Millsap? But yeah, I don't know how we got past them. Even Patty Mills is still there. And we are up 2-1 on the Bucks, which makes absolutely no sense. But we end up beating the Bucks in 6. And low key, this might be one of those rebuilds where you're just like, what's going on? Like, this is wild. We shouldn't even be beating these teams. We shouldn't be beating these teams. So even with the bonus is going 2 for 10 and Cole Anthony's going 4 for 12. Taking on the Boston Celtics, and we ended up getting swept by the Celtics. It was a magic run. You know what I mean? But we got some good stuff to come off of here. I want to go to the NBA draft and see if we can get something, because we didn't have our first round pick, but if I could trade something to get a top pick, I'll do it. So if we can low-key trade finder, what could I get for Clint Capella? Like, I like Clint Capella, but I feel like if we could get something for Clint Capella, it would be worth it in my books. Like a Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Like, you serious? That's like a great trade. De'Aaron Fox is there. I think we go with Shea, man. Like, you just don't pass on Shea. Same to the end of the draft. And with getting Shea, that really means that this team is like really set to go, man. And I'm really excited about this team. We go to rookie signings. I don't really want the rookie. Team player options. We're bringing everybody back. And I think it's time to give Mo Bamba the starting center spot. Like, I like Mo Bamba, but I don't know, man. I don't know who this guy is, but why did I offer him a qualifying offer? He's a 66 overall. Free agent offers. Do we have any bird rights on anyone? Michael Carter, no. Etwan Moore, no. I don't want any of these guys back, low key. I don't even think we have any cap space either. Negotiate contracts. We have no cap. We have the qualifying offer, which these are all the affordable players we could get, really. And it's not much here, man. It's just your basic average players. Like, I might go with Robert Covington and flip him. So if we could get Covington, we'll just flip him. So we do get Robert Covington, and honestly, with Shea Gilgeous as the point guard now, Markelle Fultz can low-key go to shooting guard, I think. Or one of them could go to shooting guard. We'll make Shea Gilgeous the shooting guard because he goes higher and he's taller, I guess. He's like 6'5" or 6'4". They're both probably 6'4". Markelle Fultz is actually 6'3". I thought he was 6'4", and Shea Gilgeous is 6'6". I was way off on that. But I'm just hyped about this team, man. Like, you just got to be hyped about how this first year went, man. I know we lost a center, but I'm going to move Robert Covington for a center if it's even possible to, because Robert Covington is a 77 and he goes to a 78 at small forward, and honestly, it's not too bad. Robert Covington, we move on from. Terrence Ross took a dip. If we could move on these two for a center. Mo Bamba got 22 million. What? Was that part of his deal? Because I do not remember paying Mo Bamba 22 million. I guess that's part of his deal. It has to be, man. But there's no centers, man. I wish you. Let's trade another first and see if we can get a center, man. A center's all we really need for this team. Like a Rudy Gobert would be nice, but with these type of offers, you're not going to get a Rudy Gobert. If we could just look for like some type of center that's not overly powered, like Bam Adebayo makes 30 million. We have to find a way to make 30 million, 38 million. How much does he make? Jared Allen makes 20 million. So it's not impossible to get Jared Allen. And you're asking me to give away a valuable player in Jared Allen when none of the assets I get back seem nearly valuable. I'll give you a first round pick that doesn't mean anything. And I'll give him like 2 firsts and then some seconds. Cool. So I didn't have to give another first. We gave up second. So this team is still pretty solid, man. You got Jalen Suggs, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Jonathan Isaac, Sabonis, and Jared Allen with Fultz, Cole Anthony, Mo Bamba, and this guy off the bench. I can't even say his name. Chuma Oki, something like that. This team is very solid. But what could I get low key for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander? Like, I'm probably not going to trade him, but if I could get something for him, like 2 great players, I would do it. Like, these 2 are 2 great players. I don't want to give up Cole Anthony. They weren't great players, they were good players, but you know what I mean. Yeah, there's not really much here. Like, you can get Lonzo Ball, but I'd rather keep who we have. So we're going to sim the season and see if Shea Gilgeous-Alexander could lead this team to the NBA Finals. So we made it to the end of the 2nd season and we got the 3rd seed, man. That's a really good seed, man. The 3rd seed. No one from us made this. Did anyone make an All NBA team for us? All NBA 2nd team, no, and All NBA 3rd team, no. We didn't get anyone. And then all defensive team, we should see Jonathan Isaac again, and we did. So, and then we didn't have a rookie, sadly. But we got the 3rd seed, man, which is really good. We take on the Cavs, which should be it. We should get past the Cavs. I'm not gonna say an easy cakewalk, but we should get past the Cavs. SGA averaged 24 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists almost, and Markelle Fultz off the bench had 19 and 6, and then Sabonis had 16, 10, and 7. Suggs had 15. Jared Allen had 13, 10, and 2 blocks almost, while Cole Anthony did his thing. And the rest is right here if y'all want to pause and look. 22 million for 6 points is not going to cut it, man. But this would be cool in a championship. Simulate in the first round against the Cavs, and we end up winning in 6, which is good. We take on the Bucks, sadly. It's like you just go from beating the Cavs to going to play against Giannis. Terrence Ross doesn't even play for them. And for us, it was pretty much SGA and Sabonis doing their thing and Cole Anthony. Could we get past the Bucks, please? And we can't. We just don't have that extra star to help SGA. We have a star, but we just don't have 2 stars. Like, Sabonis is good, but could we get someone better? We are going to the last season of the rebuild, and I just want to get something for Sabonis, maybe, if he's even still here. So Sabonis, along with like Jonathan Isaac. Because Jonathan Isaac isn't, I don't know why, but he just can't score on 2K, man. And it kind of sucks because I like Jonathan Isaac's game. But if I just put Sabonis up there with like, what if I just throw Sabonis? I can get Ben Simmons. I could get Karl Anthony Towns. DeJounte. Could get the 4th pick. That'd be interesting getting the 4th pick, getting it back to the Pacers for the 4th pick, and then moving on from Jonathan Isaac and the 4th pick. I might take that deal, the 4th pick. Yeah, let's do the 4th pick, send him back to Indiana. And then let's do Jonathan Isaac. Like, I hate trading Jonathan Isaac, man. He's a good player in real life, but on here it's just not gonna cut it. Yeah, there's nothing for this. What if I do SGA in the 4th? Like, I just want to get something, and there's nothing. Markelle Fultz in the 4th pick. What could that do? Lonzo Ball. I could get us a 3rd pick, Sabonis. I want Cat, man. Is there a way to get Cat? Like, can I get De'Aaron Fox without giving up? Oh man, like De'Aaron Fox is good, but I guess like Marco Fultz just averaged 19 points, but De'Aaron Fox is a way higher overall, and it's gonna help us win now. So if I trade De'Aaron Fox, like I know we have our point guard and shooting guard, but if I trade De'Aaron Fox, man, what could we get? Could get Chris Paul, but he's 38 years old. He's gonna decline. Julius Randle's at 88 overall. Now that's a good deal. Paul George has dropped all the way down to an 85. That's terrible. I guess we'll keep SGA and De'Aaron Fox. So let's go to free agency. Actually, we gotta go to. I don't think they offer Mo Bamba. I'll give Mo Bamba that, and if he accepts, he accepts. So he accepts when we get Mo Bamba back. They gave him 1 year, 28 million. Why, man? Like, I did not want to give him 1 year, 28 million. If I wanted to give him that, I would have offered him that. Like, this game just makes no sense sometimes, man. Just get Kelly Olynyk, and we get Kelly Olynyk. Player progression. This is the last year. We got to make this team a whole lot better. This team is just not cutting it. Like, you got 2 good players, then the rest is just average. Like, Jalen Suggs is coming off the bench for us, but we need something better than. Because right now it's De'Aaron Fox, Shai Gilgeous. Like, see, we don't even have a power forward. We got all these dudes coming off the bench. We don't have a power forward. If I move on from Mo Bamba, if I make him a power forward, he goes down. If I move on from Mo Bamba, because he's making way too much money. 28 million is just ridiculous, man. I could have signed somebody for agency because we didn't have that much money on the books. But if I move on from him and like this guy, could we get some type of power forward that could play now? We only got 1 offer for real? Come on, man. Really? 1 offer? It's because Mo Bamba has a no trade clause. I guarantee it's because he has a no trade clause. Does he have a no trade clause, man? Of course. I didn't give this dude a no trade clause. I didn't give him this type of contract, but he has a no trade clause. A trade that kind of helped us get over the hump, and the trade was we ended up sending Jonathan Isaac over to New Orleans. We ended up sending Jonathan Isaac in the rookie drafted Ding and Kelly Olynyk in a first-round pick, and Waters, a point guard for Brandon Ingram, Caleb Martin, and Willie Hernangomez. It was a move that needed to be done for the fact that we were for most of the season we were the 10th seed, and we ended up becoming the 3rd seed. And Brandon Ingram is a much better scorer on this game, and even I think we're alive too, than Jonathan Isaac is. Brandon Ingram had 20 points and then 4 rebounds and 4.5 assists. While if we go look at the Pelicans real quick, Jonathan Isaac only had 6 points. Like, you see, it just doesn't add up to he only averages 6 points, and it kind of sucks. He's a good player, man. He's a really good player. But let's send the season and see if we can get out of the first round against Detroit, and we do. We end up getting past the Hawks, and we're going to get swept by the Celtics again. And whoa, the Celtics just blew a 3-0 lead. That's crazy, man. They got Keldon Johnson over there. Wow. The Celtics blew a 3-0 lead on us, which helps us. Can we win a championship, man? And the Magic actually going to win an NBA championship, man. That's a great ending to this video. SGA is your finals MVP. He averages 19 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 1.5 steals, almost a block a game, and 2 turnovers. 57% shooting and 46% for the 3-point line, man. That is going to be the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I will be having a new video out. It's going to be DeMarcus Cousins. Can he help Sacramento Kings win in his prime? A prime Boogie Cousins. Can he help Sacramento win? But that is the end of the video, guys, and I'm out. Peace.